welcome. This is blowing people's
It's blowing people's minds because they're going to go, this is wrong.
We are standing up.
We're standing up.
This is a little
Now I
odd.
can see who's taller.
Who is taller?
Me. Look.
Are you really?
Huh? Turn around.
What have you got on?
Boots. Turn around.
Let's see.
Quit it.
How tall are you?
I used to be 5'5" 3/4",
I'm
but
5'7". How can
but
that be?
I'm shrinking.
Okay.
I'm shrinking.
Maybe I'm shrinking more than what I think.
Well, you know, people do shrink.
They do.
But at my highest, my tallest, I was 5'5" 3/4", and then they'd measure me, and I'd be like 5'5" 1/2", and then I would be 5'5". And so now I'm sort of maybe stretching back to 5'5" 1/2" again, but it's about 5'5" or so.
5'5".
5'5", which in my family makes me an Amazon.
I'm taller than you though.
Barely. Only that hair.
Oh, the hair. Well,
If it wasn't for that hair,
there's no
Dan,
hair up there.
If it wasn't for that hair, you wouldn't be
You've
taller.
poofed.
I do have a little bit of
You got a
heel.
little heel.
Yeah, I got some
Okay,
heel
I
there.
have no heel.
That's okay.
But just to let people
We're
know
here.
what we're
Yes.
doing, and it's an odd
I kind of
format
like
for it.
standing, Dan.
It's nice.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
to stand. I do
Okay.
this. I do the standing. When I'm on AET, I always stand because I don't like to sit.
Yeah. Why do they do that?
Well, because someone has to stand. Someone always sits and someone stands, and I always stand.
It's easy to get people on and off.
No, you have
they
a
stand?
spot. You have a spot
Yeah.
that you stand. I stand in the phone bank because I always like to be in the phone bank, and I'll be
Yeah.
on this Sunday. This
Oh,
Sunday
good. I'll
afternoon,
have to
Celtic
watch.
Women. I'll be on there. So Celtic Women, not to advertise another station, but Celtic Women will be on AET.
That's a
this
good
Sunday
station to
afternoon. It's a
advertise.
good
Like-
station
I
to
like that
advertise,
station.
and
I
Celtic
watch
Women's very popular.
Station quite a bit.
Okay.
Just to let people know, back to the subject of why
Okay,
we're doing
why we're
this.
here. Okay.
This is our annual, which I guess
We've skipped 2
we must have
years.
skipped a couple.
This is
skipped a
my
couple
third
years.
Christmas.
But in the beginning, we used to do a yearly Christmas holiday shopping show, and it was basically exclusive for people in the area, and business people in the area,
Local businesses.
local businesses in the area, to promote them.
Okay.
And to give people an option or insight into maybe not shopping out of town.
Yes, I'm all for that.
Yes.
Keep your tax dollars and everything at home.
And the focus of this show is to find unique and innovative ways to, or just products or ideas, and
That are outside the box.
that are kind
the
of
norm.
outside the box. We did a show on Harrison today, and and if I can go away learning something about the area that I didn't know before.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty
I
interesting.
learn something every day. I tell
Yeah.
my students that it's a sad day when I don't learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
No.
But it's good to know what the local business people are doing inside, in depth.
Well, now that's true because I've
Yeah.
lived here in Mountain Home for like 8 years, and I swear there are still businesses I'll go, I've never been in there. You know,
Yeah.
like I'll drive by and I'll see it, and I think I didn't know that. And then you walk in, I've been here 10 years. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sorry about that.
And the things that they do, we don't always know what they do. And if you're thinking about holiday season and Christmas gift
Yeah.
buying, it's so.
They don't need another sweater.
They don't need
Okay,
another
let's think
sweater. And if
outside
you
the
look
box
if
here.
you look inside a sale catalog, you say, "What am I going to buy for you? What am I going to buy for you?"
Yeah.
And you go away hollow feeling because there's nothing there. So
And you panic. December, the Saturday before Christmas is the busiest shopping day of the year. And people are in a panic, so they're just grabbing the first thing to get their hands on.
yeah.
So we don't want to do that.
Please watch our show in Harrison, the F726 in Harrison show, because there's some unique ideas over there too.
Well, good.
Yeah,
And
maybe
so
some
I can
people
shop
can
both
stay
places, so I'm
locally.
good to go.
Yeah,
I'm good to go. Okay.
So we want to tell people about the show that we're going to have today.
Well, explain it because I didn't know a thing about it until I walked in the door.
Well, that's the way I like to keep you.
I know, keep me in the dark. I know.
It's going to be our annual. It's going to be an annual thing. We're going to do it every year.
Good,
I
I'm
just
glad.
like to do
Yeah.
that. It's going to be actually it's our 726 holiday shopping show.
726 holiday shopping show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we're going to have people here, and they're going to have show and tell. It's going to be show and tell throughout the whole show.
I can do that. We used to do that in elementary school, so I can handle show and tell.
And our first.
Every week is show and tell, Dan. Someone's always coming on every week with things that I'm like, wow, groovy, cool. The cookies last week, the cookies. Yeah.
Cookies didn't last long.
Cookies didn't last long, yeah. The ladies last week from the Catholic Church, the cookie walk. Yeah.
Did you gain any weight over that?
I don't think I've been back on the scale since then.
So you don't know.
I don't know.
But you say you're gaining a little weight, though.
I think I am.
Got a little roll there going?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Daniel. Yeah, But no, my friend of mine said if you don't gain weight over the holidays, it's the same as losing. Or was that you?
That was me that
You
said
told
that.
that. Well, then Dan
I've already
told
lost
me.
3 pounds
Well,
since
good for
last
you.
week. Yeah.
Good for you. No, I ate lots of turkey, lots of dressing, all that kind of stuff.
Fish for me.
That's right. You had fish.
I had fish.
You had fish on Thanksgiving.
That's what I wanted.
You had fish, folks. He sent me an email or a text, and I said, "What do you mean you had fish?" And he told me he picked fish.
Just picked it.
We
I
had turkey
like
and
fish.
dressing and the whole thing, but I
Yeah.
did not have a single piece of pecan pie or pumpkin pie, and that has probably never happened in my entire life.
Really?
I had a spice cake, and then there was another pie that I'd never tried before. And so it had pumpkin in it, but it wasn't a true pumpkin pie. And I tasted that, and then I never did get around tasting the rest of it. So for the first time in my life, I didn't have a single piece of pecan or pumpkin pie.
Were you bloated when you were finished?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really full. But we had a great time.
That's good.
Yeah, but it spits
Good time.
snow. Spits like it is
Spit a
your
little
house.
bit, yeah.
Spills snow, things like that. So had fun.
We want to get along with this show.
We do. We want to go
And-
right to Matthew Taylor. We're
Yep.
going to introduce everybody.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, go right ahead.
Matthew Taylor from Taylor Hearing and Balance is going to be here. And even though it may not be a typical Christmas buying product that he has, but it may give you some ideas on maybe gift certificates or helping someone that you know that maybe having hearing
Well,
problems.
let's put it this way, Dino.
Huh?
The gift of hearing would be the greatest gift you could give, or one of the greatest, true.
Absolutely, if they've not been hearing for
If they've
quite a
not been
while.
hearing well. Yeah, okay.
That's it.
That's good.
And,
There.
you know, there's tests that you take for that, and I took the test, and I've lost some of my hearing since I was a teenager.
I bet I haven't had my hearing tested since I was in school. You know, when you put those things on
Yeah.
and do the beat. I bet I haven't had it done, and we won't talk about how long it's been since I've been in school, but it's been a long time. So I'm sure I don't hear
It'd be
as well.
interesting to do a segment and where you and I go and get our hearing
Yeah.
tested and see how
And tape
embarrassing
it and how
might be.
embarrassing it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would. Okay.
Okay.
After Matthew, we
Yep.
have Brendan Shea with Shea's Appliance here
Right.
in town. And then we have Alan Strain, who'll be talking about Ridge Runner Arms. What is Ridge Runner Arms? Just
Not
tell
sure.
me. Oh, you're not sure. Don't miss Ridge Runner Arms. We'll find out what it is. And then it says ABS Bicycles.
He's going to be here for 2 segments.
I didn't know there was a bicycle shop in town.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I did
Because
not
you're
know
a big
that.
bicycler.
I'm a bicycler, and I usually use the one over in Harrison. I know there was one here in town. And then Dental Creations
Yes.
will be here.
Yes.
So
That was a good segment. I know about that. We did that earlier.
you taped it.
We taped it, and that's some of the things that I had no knowledge of before about some of the things that you can
That
do,
you
with,
can do
with your
teeth.
dental work, teeth, yeah,
Okay.
implants and titanium, this and
Straight and light.
that,
Yeah.
whitening
Okay.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I can do that.
All right, we're going to take our first break.
And Mr. Matthew Taylor, Dr. Matthew Taylor, probably.
Stick
yes,
around.
ma'am.